All right. Tell me about the first time you met Bill Gore.
You said count of three.
You can tell it now.
Okay. um, Bill and Viv Gore were sent to India by the United Nations in 1962. In the November of 1962, they were visiting the Statistical Quality Control Unit of the Indian Statistical Institute in Baroda, and I was going to be their host. So I was expected to receive them at the train station and then take them to their hotel, and they were going to spend about a week with me to go to various industries in Baroda region and to give lectures and to promote the statistical methods in their operations. So that when they arrived, I received them at 5 o'clock in the morning at the Baroda railway station and said that, look, Mr and Mrs Gore, my name is Shanti Mehta. I am the officer in charge of the SQC unit, and I will take you to your hotel. I took them to Baroda. At that time, there was only one hotel called Baroda Hotel. I took them to the Baroda Hotel and got them settled and told them that I will come back at about 8:30 or 9, and then I will show you where we can get breakfast and so on. Okay, that's it enough. See.
Oh, okay.
That's
And then what happened after that? I mean,
Yeah, I took them there, and then I took them to our office, which was also not very far from the hotel,
Okay.
and introduced them, each of the members of my staff, and there were 3 other statisticians working with us, and introduced them to all, and said, let us now set up a program for you. So we decided that we would start the program with a visiting the Jyoti Limited, which is an
Pharmaceutical?
electrical company.
Electrical.
Electrical. They had a foundry. They had the electrical motors manufacturing, switch gears manufacturing,
Okay.
and so on. And I said I would set up a meeting with the chairman of this company, and we can go and meet with him. So it said, fine. So that afternoon, I called Nanubhai Amin, who was the chairman of this company, and said that I have got this Mr and Mrs Gore, or Mr Gore. Mrs Gore, of course, is not going to be with us, but Mr Gore, who has been sent by the United Nations, Technical Assistance Administration, and I'm going to bring him over to Jyoti, and he would like to meet with you. So he said, fine, bring him over, we will have fun. So we took him over there, and we spent about an hour with Nanubhai Amin, and Mr Gore described his theory of mean likely max. That used to be, he used to call that mean likely max.
What was that for?
In forecasting.
Okay.
So if you are forecasting anything
Right.
about your business, you always see. And then he explained to that, and then how that operates. Nanubhai Amin was very interested. He said he would like to adopt that because he's always interested in forecasting how his business will do.
Right.
So he explained to him everything, and he said, could you come some other day and talk to all my staff also? I said, yes, we'll be very, very happy to do that. So we spent about 2 hours or so in Nanubhai Amin's place. We came out, and then we went back to home, or to his hotel, and Mrs. Gore went to my home in Baroda, in Alkapuri. We took Mrs. Gore to Bakul and introduced her to her, and then showed her the house.
And that was a beautiful house.
Huh?
That was a beautiful house.
Showed her the gardens that we had and the sewing and all that, and they were very delighted. So I thought that they would be tired because it was an all-night journey, overnight journey, so they may want to take rest. So they would go to their hotel and take rest in the afternoon. So that's where I took them. And then we'll figure it out what to do in the afternoon. And I told him that my idea was him to give a talk to the Baroda Productivity Council of the Management Association.
Okay.
So we would collect all the management people of the Baroda Industries in their office there, which was not far from our office, and Mr. Gore should give them a talk about the various statistical methods which could be useful in their industries. So Mr. Gore had agreed that yes, let's do that in the afternoon, maybe after 5 o'clock or something like that.
Right.
So that's what we agreed, and we parted company. So
Nice.
that